Good morning, good morning, good morning. I guess it's almost afternoon now. It's actually, I started with group A around morning and now it's 11:18. It's not even that much of a morning anymore. I don't know where my day has gone. I don't know if that's how you guys feel, but yeah, time sure is flying by. I wanted to start off with telling you guys that I would really love to know where it is that you guys are from. So if you could drop down in the comments where it is that you're from. I don't need to know where you're currently living necessarily, but I would love to know where you guys are from at least, because, you know, yesterday with the mycelial network poll, it really got to me. I was thinking about it and I was like, man, you know, we are all connected. We really are, whether it's through, you know, distance or space, time, you know, it's all happening now. It's all happening here and now. So I would love to know and be able to build that community and see how it is that we're all connected. That's one of the reasons that I pulled this guy out. You know, it always reminds me of the world, and I think it's pretty cool. Also, your ancestors would like for you to do one purposeful thing that would make them proud this weekend. Whether that's even self-care. A lot of them might not have done self-care. They would have been just working and working and working. Or maybe that's, you know, when they lived in small communities, they knew everybody. They went out of their way for other people. So maybe that's just going out and greeting somebody or getting to know somebody or helping somebody who you see that's in need of help. So do one thing mindfully with them in mind this weekend, May 9th through the 11th. Look at that. So it looks like there's been a lot of sorrow, a lot of regret that you have. What else? Make sure that I get all these on. I'm getting that you're having a hard time juggling everything. You're too focused on the past. You're too focused on, well, what if everything goes wrong? You have a very negative mindset. What if everything goes wrong? What if I'm wrong? What if I make the wrong decision? But you know, what if you make the right decision? You know, what could go right in your life? Try to think of things like that. What is so bad about thinking about that and thinking, well, what if everything went right for me? Yeah, you have a lot of wounds you have to deal with. A lot of fear that's built up. I'm going to pull out my Akashic Tarot deck. I'm going to see what it is that the spirit has for you with that deck. See if we can get some advice. That's funny that we got Up in the Air and Queen of Squirrels, because that's what I got for the other reading. But for you, it's chess game. You know, in every game of chess, there's a winner and a loser. There's always going to be a winner. There's always going to be a loser. Sometimes you're going to be on the winning side. Sometimes you're going to be on the losing side. You have to just do what it is that you think is best. And stop leaving things up in the air. You just have to make a choice. For this card, I get the feeling that you have to turn inward. Get in touch with your higher self or with an ancestor or with one of your spirit guides, because they will be able to help you to understand more of what your purpose is and how to stop with those self-limiting beliefs. Meditate. Ask before you go to sleep. Maybe you'll get a prophetic dream, a dream that will be able to help you in the correct direction. But I'm getting that, yeah, you're going to gain more clarity with this Queen of Scrolls. It's somebody who is in a spiritual nature. Then give me 1 sec. I'm going to actually pull out the 18 up in the air. So go ahead and pause if you want to read that all by yourself, because I think it has such great information. You'll be able to draw your own conclusions with that. But what really stood out to me is how it was saying, you know, you can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for insight, but there are elements that are unknown at this time. You know, sometimes because life isn't set in stone, it's important for you to realize that, you know, it just really depends on the decisions that you end up making or what other people make. You can't sit there and make everybody happy all the time. You can ask for insight. They're willing, they want to be able to help you through this. But, you know, it's a fool's game sometimes. You have to be able to allow yourself to step out into the unknown like the Fool. But you're not wanting to. Yours is reversed. You're not wanting to step out because you're so afraid that something is going to happen. But people are waiting. People are waiting for you, and they want to be able to cheer you on. They need to know whatever it is that you're needing to give them. Remember that we're all connected, and right now with the full moon in Scorpio, the flower moon that's going to happen, you need to be able to embrace changes. Change is messy. Change is hard. You know, you don't walk into a room with a person who's birthing a child and go, oh, why is this so messy? Like, you go, wow, look at that. That's a beauty of life. That's a beauty of creation. That's a beauty of change. That's a drastic, huge change, not only to the mother's body, but to this baby who's never even breathed in fresh air. Change is messy. Change is hard. So right now with this full moon in Scorpio, it's a time to just release your limiting beliefs and embrace change. Remember that, you know, the curtains need to fall down, the walls need to fall down. That way we can get that better foundation. And right now we're also in Pluto is also what's it called? I don't know, I can't think of it. But anyways, Astra. Wow, I can't think of it. Cosmically, I guess I'm forgetting my words. Maybe that has to do with what it is. You check in with your throat chakra. Check in with your throat chakra and see. I want to say check in with your throat chakra. You're afraid of using your voice. You're afraid that you're going to make a fool of yourself and that everybody's chosen the wrong person. But you have a gift to give. Yeah. Back to what I was saying just really quick before time runs out. Cosmically, we're in for a huge change with Pluto in Aquarius, and right now it is, you know, we're trying to build up for that new world. We're trying to build up and find out what it is that's not working. So this full moon is going to bring all of that to light. And just be open to the change. Be open to changing and transforming. Because that's all what life's about.